shifting my mind to get around you.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Catmanjoe and welcome back, of course, everybody to another brand new video, guys. Today we're back, of course, with the NPC Village tutorial series, and today we're back again with another brand new episode. Now guys, if you don't know, in the first episode that we done, it was how to build an NPC village church or spruce church, and in episode 2 we done how to build an NPC village, I believe it was tall house. This is it over here, you guys can see it right here, and yeah, they were two really great episodes and you guys really seem to enjoy them. So yeah, today we're on episode 3. So today we're going to be building the NPC village Spruce Slim House, which I know the name kind of is a little bit unfitting, but guys, there is not really much of a name for these buildings within the spruce villages, and I don't know, you know, sometimes I gotta try and think of some names, guys, because there's not really much for me to go off. There's really no names whatsoever. So yeah folks, yeah, so I will have all the actual requirements, pretty much every I guess your entire shopping list down below, guys. But real quick before we get into it, this will be your shopping list for today. You're going to need a stack and 34 spruce logs, 23 spruce planks, 8 spruce trapdoors, 61 cobblestone, 2 cobblestone walls, 1 spruce door, 2 ladders, 6 torches, obviously a pickaxe and an axe of your preferable choice, 8 glass panes, 1 grass block, 1 cartographer, sorry I can barely speak man, table, and 1 spruce fence, 1 chest, 2 spruce wood stairs, and 1 poppy. And that is going to be exactly everything you're going to need to build this entire thing. So we're gonna, I was going to say we can just break this, but then again we should probably just take everything else a little bit more agile, a little bit more easy, and yeah, we'll get everything in the right order. So I'm going to get my actual spruce logs out first, then my cobblestone, and I'll probably get out these as well. I'll switch this over there because we're going to want to get out like the main, I guess, building blocks first. So as always, guys, if you're new to the channel and you're new to the series and you don't know how I do my tutorials, the way I do this kind of series is we have obviously the finished proper full version beside us on the left, and on the right hand side we have an empty piece of land. Now this is exactly the room you're going to need, not the yellow spots. The yellows to mark the outline of like the very outside layer. This part right here is to mark the entire layer of the building, however. So we're going to want to build a, first of all, 5 by 5. So 1 2 3 4 5. We're going to go 2 3 4 5, 2 3 4 5, just like so. And then what we can do as well is put a happy little doorway right here like that, and there you guys go. You've got your kind of beginning entrance. Now again, we're going to add in the pillars, we're going to add in all the other, I guess, additional exterior kind of features, but first of all the main thing we're going to want to work on is using up all our resources and actually building the interior. And as always, this is like, you know, when building a car or doing anything like that, if you have anything left over, any nuts, any screws, the same idea, if you have any blocks left over, that isn't a good choice, that isn't a good thing. You know, you want to make sure that you've used them all correctly, and if you haven't, then you've definitely done something wrong. I recommend going back and double checking. So we're also going to real quick just dig out the floor like this. It'll be again a 3 by 3 in the middle, and it'll have like a little gap like this for the actual, I guess, doorway. And we're going to fill this right in right now with cobblestone like so. Now from here we're going to extend all the corners up by 2, so we're going to go 2 blocks up on every single corner, and then we're simply just going to cap it all off and add it all together like so. So like this. I'm going to go like this all the way across here and do this on every single side. Now on the roof we're actually going to be filling this all in with cobblestone, so this will be where the pretty much last, I guess, big amount of cobblestone gets used. And it's not really, honestly, a lot of cobblestone gets used, but there is a decent amount on in all fairness. So at the front like that, we're going to add these little, I guess, windows in the actual sides, and then like this in the back. So you guys should have one little window on each single, well, on every single side, except from, of course, the doorway. Then you can add in your glass pane if you like as well. It's really your fancy, whatever tickles your fancy, I like to say. And we can add that in right here like this. Get rid of the glass block, or the grass block, sorry, get our spruce trapdoors and place them. Now this is an important little detail because I think a lot of people won't really look at this and think it is, but it kind of is, at least to me. You know, the devil's in the details. Is when you're actually placing your spruce trapdoors, there is an actual way to do it specifically. So if you're placing like this is the correct way of placing them. When you place them on the upper block, meaning that they're placed like this when they're open, and when they're shut they look like this, so normal. However, on the actual villager, like, or on the actual villages, on the NPC villages like these ones, at least the spruce ones, they're all placed on the upwards kind of style like this. None of them are placed like this. So if you guys do this, you're, you know, making a small mistake. It isn't anything, you know, really big where you can really notice the difference. I mean, you can't see the difference whatsoever, but it is a very small detail. And if you're like myself, you know, very, I guess, very into the small details. You like them, you know, you're quite a man of small detail, and that's what it is. You know, you want to make sure you do this thing right. So we're going to come inside here. Now I believe the ladders are going to be on the left hand side, I believe. I want to stay over here, but they're actually on the right as well. So yeah, I'm going to fill in the entire roof, and we should have like this, as you guys can see, no cobblestone left. We're going to put the cartographer, I hope I'm saying it right, I'm probably saying it wrong honestly. We're going to put that in the top, I guess like in the front left corner like this. When you walk inside, it's in the front left. And yeah, now we can actually start working on the outside, because we might as well get rid of a couple more blocks as well. So we can extend up these pillars at the front by 3 to the same height as the rest of the building, and add a torch onto the front as well, so we can kind of use up all of them. And if you guys really want to just really quickly get it over and done with, you guys can actually even use your door right now. Now I believe this door is actually placed wrong. I think it's maybe, yep, the wrong side, that's what it is, it's the wrong side. So again, with the doors, it's another small detail, but I mean honestly, you should place it the exact way. So it's like this, you guys can see where it opens to the right when you open up the door, so it doesn't open to the left, it actually opens, you know, to the right. So yeah, so from here we're going to actually get our 2 ladders down, we're going to just add them in as well, just fling them in here like that, like so. And then at the very front as well, we're going to have 2 torches like this, folks, exactly right when you walk in the front door on the left and right hand side, 2 torches, and that is the entire downstairs area done here. So now we're going to work our way onto the second floor, the actual, I guess, pretty much main and final part of the building. Now for here, it isn't that difficult, guys. It's actually, again, the same idea as on the bottom floor. We're going to have like this, so this weird kind of little pattern. I believe the whole back wall is just like that, but again, I'll just double check that in just a second, folks. The front is a little bit different, and let me just get rid of that real quick. And what we're going to do as well here is we're just going to drag this up by 2 blocks like so it's 3 tall, and we should drag that across. In fact, I've already done that wrong. I've already done that wrong. I just noticed I've already done that one wrong. My apologies, folks. So yeah, we're going to do this right here. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Joe. Let's try and take it nice and easy, or nice and easy. So we're going to extend all these parts up here by 2, then we're going to add the extra glass pane in the middle like so. We're going to go on the other side as well, do the exact same, just mirroring the exact same thing on the other side like so. And then we're going to come to the back wall. Now the back's going to be a little bit of a pain for me, folks, because I can't honestly in my mind right now remember how to build it. I'm not going to lie, folks, I'm kind of lost on that one, so I'm going to have to go double check that right now. So we'll go have a quick look at that, quick sneak peek, we'll just see how that looks. And there we are, that's the design right there. Right now it looks like we don't have enough spruce planks, which I don't know, we definitely should 100% if I'd done the shopping list correct, which I'm pretty sure I did. I want to say I confidently did, but again, we'll have to maybe double check, who knows. So yeah, we'll go back upstairs like this right now. Right here we're going to actually add in both corners like this and like this, and then right here in the middle we're going to take out, well, these 2 parts at the side, so basically keeping the exact same pattern, and all, I guess like all the sides. I feel like these parts as well shouldn't be here, so we'll just take them out for now. And then right here what we're going to do is we're going to have to drag those pillars up a couple blocks like so, and I believe there's actually meant to be a window here. I can kind of see it right there. It's kind of difficult to see. You guys can probably get a better glimpse of me actually. Is that right? I think it is. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. So we're gonna add another window here like this, so it keeps again with the exact same pattern all the way around. We're gonna add a block like this on top, actually 2 I believe, and then add 2 like so, like this. So this is how it should look right now. Now I believe this is correct, and I probably should have to get rid of one of these, in fact, come to think about it, because this is also gonna have like a little bit, you guys can see the roof right there, it's kind of slanted, so it's quite difficult to I guess work with. Now I'm gonna have to double check the front here, because the front is a little bit of a pain in the backside, I'm not gonna lie, folks. Let me just have a quick look right here, quick sneak peek. So yeah, now we can get our grass block, in fact, real quick, and we can actually add this one in as well, get rid of this resource real quick, might as well. Here as well, guys, again, the trapdoor is another key feature. It's actually kind of strange, because I found that, at least on the villager that I was looking at, the trapdoor for the actual grass block, a very small detail, but was actually placed on the bottom, unlike on the windows on all the villages that I've been in. They're normally always placed on the upwards scale, but on the actual grass block it's placed on the downwards. So I don't know, it's your choice if you guys like to, but you can place it the exact same way, or you can place it on the top. Me preferably, I would honestly rather put it on the top, but you know, just for attention to detail and just keep it the exact same. Obviously I'm gonna have to follow the exact same, yeah, I guess, design. So yeah, let's head upstairs real quick. We'll place our poppy as well on top of that. That's fantastic, that looks just gorgeous. And then we can also place our window in, I believe, as well. I think that's a window area right there. In fact, let me just, we're going to go inside here and just double check real quick, folks, because the roof is easy to do in the whole like exterior, but it's just some of the interior. So you guys can see right here as well, we've still got to build this little table, and we got a few smaller things to do, not a lot, but a few smaller things. And I'm just trying to take like a little bit of a photograph kind of in my mind right now, like how everything's going to look. And I think, honestly, I want to say I think I've got it. I think I have. All right, so we're going to go into the other one right now. Let's get right to it. I'm probably going to have to run back and forth, folks, because this is what normally happens. Just got to double check, make sure things are right, and yeah, just keep with the right kind of design, folks. Now, I say this in all my tutorials, and I really do mean this when I say this, folks. Treat this like a Bob Ross, you know? There's no wrong moves, you know? Everything's just a happy little accident in a sense, honestly. And, you know, make sure you do it in your own light. You know, if you make a mistake, don't hate yourself for it. Understand that, you know, this is what's going to make your build unique. And honestly, a lot of people are going to probably prefer a lot more than that. Because, honestly, you know, having the exact same generic build as everyone else, it doesn't always look as good. You might, you know, some people might be, I guess, against that. Some people might think that's, you know, a bit wrong. In my opinion, I agree with it. You know, the idea that, you know, your build is better when it's unique, you know. And I think a lot of people oftentimes build a lot of, I guess, builds on a very, I guess, common scale, if that would be the right word. They build it very, I guess, very regular to everyone else, and it kind of is a little bit boring if you ask me. So it's nice to see when people, you know, I guess just go outside of the lines and just build their own kind of designs and kind of take things into their own hands, because it really shows a little bit of creativity, and that's what we all kind of need, especially when we're building something like this. So let's go back inside real quick. We'll just double check the interior, and then that should be us kind of done. We can just jump onto the roof. Again, it's just a little bit of a pain, guys, I'm not gonna lie, for me to do here. So these all go up by 3 blocks like this. You guys can see a lot more easily, sorry. So you guys can obviously be like, oh yeah, this is where Joe's making a mistake, he sucks. This is really easy, but yeah. So all right, let me just check the back wall like this. So it goes up by 3 blocks at the back wall. Now go 1 1 1. Okay, I think I've got this now, folks. I think I have. Just for me, guys, sometimes, you know, you can look at some things a dozen times and you'll never remember how to do them. That's kind of how I am. I'm a little bit stupid, I'm not gonna lie, folks. Sometimes, you know, I'll be looking at something and you just won't be paying enough attention to it, and then eventually it's like, oh, that's gone up my mind now, I totally forgot it. So that's pretty much exactly what happens to me, honestly, folks. But yeah, so right here is where these are gonna go by 3 blocks. So I think this is actually the perfect height right here. These pillars right here are gonna have to continue to go up. We're gonna add another, I believe, window here, and then 2 blocks on top of that, I want to say. Oh man, I didn't check, I can't remember. I think it was 1 block on top, but I don't want to make a mistake. Oh man. All right, so we can actually add in our torches here, the last 2 torches as well. These can be added like this, so it looks like this from above, and you guys can see we still got 2 trapdoors. We're going to be using them in just a minute, so don't worry about that. And we're pretty much done with all our resources. Now remember, by the way, we're going to have plenty of spruce logs. That'll be for the roof, and the white concrete as well. That is obviously for the floor, because that was what we dug out of there. So again, you can just remove that and, you know, do whatever you want to do with that. You can just fling in a bucket, I don't really care. And yeah, I think it's on the back, is it? Where the remaining I missed 2 spruce trapdoors, and I know up there they are. There, what an imbecile, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking around like, where did I leave them? Like, they're meant to be somewhere else. There you guys go. Put them on all sides. Don't do a Catmanjoe. Don't make a mistake like that. It's a really noob mistake, you know. Sorry, let me just double check on the inside. I think that's pretty much us ready to rock and roll. I think I could see my mistake right here, and just make sure we're ready to go. And I think we honestly are, folks. I think that's us, you know, right as rain and ready to rock and roll. So yeah, and there we go. I can also see my mistakes here. We need to add the 2 corner blocks here and there. So we're all good, guys. Don't worry about it. We've done everything right. You don't have to start worrying and be like, oh no, Joe's taught me the wrong tutorial. Don't worry, folks. This is all fine. And yeah, we're pretty much done with it here. So we can actually add 1 block into each part here. We can add another here, like so. Another here, then go and fill in every single corner like this. Raise up every single corner, folks. Remember that, because if you do, you should have this exact idea right here, guys. This is how it exactly should look from the top, and that's pretty much the entire build done. So from here, we're going to add in the actual roof kind of, I guess, slant, which can be a little bit of a pain, because you're going to have to, I guess, try and, I guess, build outwards. It's a little bit of a pain because you're on the very edge. So what you're going to want to do is something like this, guys, and don't forget, you know, don't worry about any blocks that fall. We'll go pick them back up in a second. We're going to want to do this kind of same pattern all the way around the entire place. I believe it's 2 extra on the front like this. I'm just going to double check. Yes, it is. It's 2 extra on the front like so, and we're going to do that on both sides. Just mirror the exact same thing. I mean, a lot of the times for these builds, you know, these builds are a lot of fun. I really do enjoy doing them. I love, you know, working on these tutorials and getting these things done, because they're a lot of fun. They really are. But the truth is, folks, a lot of them are quite rinse and repeat. You know, I think it's maybe just how they're made, but a lot of these actual designs are quite, I guess, just quite the same. You know, once you've done one, you've done them all. You know, they're not very difficult to repeat. And honestly, they're quite fun though to do, nonetheless. So, you know, I'm not saying they're not a challenge, because they really are, but they're a good bit of fun. And honestly, if you got some spare time and you want to build something quite, I guess, different, this definitely will be the series for you guys, because it is a good laugh and it is something fun to do. So yeah, we're gonna drag across all the logs like so. You guys can see we've got them all coming across here, and now we're just gonna simply fill in the entire roof. Now, if we've done it all correctly, again, we should have no logs extra left over. I know I've left one down there on the floor, so I'm gonna have to go grab that right now, because I did leave that there accidentally, of course. And we don't want that despawning, actually. So let me just real quick just grab that. Yes, I can fly, obviously, when I create a world, so don't start thinking like, oh, you can't fly. I can, I just don't do it because it's for the tutorial. I think there's nothing worse than watching someone trying to teach you how to build something in survival, and then, or at least, like, you know, that you're trying to build in survival while they're in creative, because it makes things so much more difficult, because it's just so much more, I guess, faster for them, and it's so much longer for you. But yeah, so that should be us, guys. I think if we done it right, bada bing, bada boom. You guys can see it there. No blocks left over. That is everything done absolutely and utterly perfectly. And you guys should have a spruce long, or I think it's a spruce slim, sorry, not long. A spruce slim house all built and done for you guys. So yeah, folks, that is the end of today's tutorial. Hope you guys have went to enjoy it. It's very simple, very easy, and a lot of good fun, man. If you have some spare time, I definitely recommend trying this out, because it's a lot of fun, and it is still quite challenging to a certain extent, so it is a good laugh. But yeah, folks, as always, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did go to enjoy it, you already know what to do. Please be sure to smack a like on the video. It would be very, very, very appreciated. And of course, if you do the channel as well, please be sure to subscribe, guys. I upload videos like this and much more every single day to the channel. And a subscription is the best way to make sure you don't miss out on any of the amazing content that comes in the future and all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, folks, on that, thank you for watching today's video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day or a wonderful night wherever you are. I'll see you guys on the next one. And you guys, peace out.